Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to COBOL, where we will see how we can utilize the special moves value, high value and low value, and what is the purpose of it, why do we need it, okay, and what is the correct way to utilize it, what all challenges we might face while using this in our IBMI system. So these things we are going to discuss in this particular session. But before we start, if you have not watched the previously published session, then I would request you to please go and check out the previously published sessions first, because in this entire playlist, each and every session are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be really very helpful for you. Okay, fine. So I think now we are good to start with the session. So we will proceed in the same manner. Firstly, I'll explain you the code, and then we will run the program and we'll see the output and try to understand the output. Okay, fine. So let's start with the program. So I'll take option 2 over here for test PGM1, which is already created. Now in this program, the first thing we mention here is the identification division block. Now what is identification division block? Whenever you want to showcase or store the program identity related information, then you will keep it inside this identification division block. Okay, so here you can see firstly we are specifying the program ID. So program ID is denoted, test PGM is denoted by program ID, which is denoting the program name. Program ID means program name. Then we have author. Author is denoting the author name, which is Tech Sharmit. Clear? So these are the two things that we are specifying here in order to store the program identity related information for a COBOL program. If you want to specify other information as well, yes, you can specify in the same block. For example, if you want to specify the modification log or any other information related to that, then you can specify it here. Clear? Fine. Just after this identification block, we have initiated 3 command line. So how to initiate the command line? So to initiate the command line, you can place your cursor on the very first position and then you can count till 7. So I will count it from here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So this is the 7th position. On this 7th position, we will put asterisk, and after that whatever you will write will be considered as your command line. So these 3 command line I am just using to show you the topic name. So topic name is special moves. Okay. Then one more thing here I want to mention, like if in your system the comments are not coming in white color, it is completely fine, because it doesn't affect what color of comment are there. Okay, because I have added some additional settings in order to make these comments white color. So if it is coming in your case, if it is coming in the normal way, it's completely fine. If it is coming in a default color, okay, it hardly matters like what color you are using. It is just a simple thing, like put your asterisk on 7th position, and after that whatever you will write in that particular line will be considered as a comment line. Fine. Now after this, from line number 9, we have initiated the data division block. In this data division block, we have one working storage section, which is used to declare all the variables that we are going to utilize for throughout the program. Okay, so right now I just need 2 variables, so that's why you can see in working storage section I have declared only 2 variables. But in your case it might be different. If you want to utilize more than 2 variables, then you can declare all those variables under this working storage section. Okay, fine. Now we have procedure division. What is procedure division? Procedure division is mainly used to showcase or write the main logic of your program. So here we will write the actual logic where we are utilizing the special values with move, which is high value and low value. So here from line number 15 we have initiated the procedure division. After that, on line number 17 we are just displaying the username variable. So this variable is just used to display the information which we have, but at the moment you can see we have not stored. Okay, let me remove this, or let's keep it as it is. Okay, and I think we can also discuss on the variable part, because some of you might not have watched the previous session. So just for them I'm repeating it. To declare any variable, what we can do, we can simply specify the level number first. So here on line number 12, firstly I'm specifying the level number, which is denoting the higher data hierarchy. Then we have username, which is data name or a variable name. So this thing we can utilize in order to access this variable throughout the program. Then we have PIC, which is denoting picture clause, x of 10, which is denoting alphanumeric 10. Now value clause is optional clause, so let's remove it for now because we don't need it for this particular demo. So I just remove the value clause, and this line is indicating that we have declared the variable username with PIC x of 10, which means alphanumeric 10 character. Likewise, we have another option which is uh, to define user ID. So here I'm specifying the level number as 01 and user ID variable. So level number of 01 is denoting the higher data hierarchy and variable name is denoted by user ID. Now we have PIC 9 of 2, numeric 2, which is numeric 2 digit means it can hold numeric 2 digit. Okay, fine. Alright, so these are the things that we have specified under this working storage section. Uh, Now we can again continue with this procedure division. So here I'm just displaying the username value, although it doesn't contain any data, so it will be blank. Then we are using the comment line in order to show you the line of code, to explain the line of code that we are moving the high value. So here on line number 21 you can see we are move high value to username. So what it will indicate? It will indicate that the high value is moved to username variable. Then we are displaying the username, and here is one twist. In IBM I system, you are not supposed to print the high value. Why? Because it is not coming in a proper format. Because of some CCSID issues, it is not coming in a right way. Okay, so that's why you can see line number 23. I have written this thing, but it will show something like a question mark for 10 times, but actually it is moving the high value to this variable. Maybe in some other system if you try to use the same thing it might work, but here it will not display anything in case of high value. In case of low value, yes, it will work. Okay, fine. So line number 23 will display the thing. Now the next thing we have is user ID. So firstly I'm just printing user ID as it is, so you can see display user ID as it is, and after that we are using the comment which is initiated with the asterisk, and we are using move low value. Then move low value to user ID. So what it will do, it will move the low value to the user ID variable, and then we are displaying it user ID. Okay, so this is how we can utilize move statement with high value and low value special values. Clear? All right, so after that we are just using stop run to terminate the program flow, and after that we are good to compile and see the output. So I'll just compile it and call it. After a call you will see the program firstly displayed the blank thing. That means we at that moment there was nothing in the data. Then we moved the high value, so it is showing these 10 question marks, because as I mentioned in IBMI we are not able to print the actual data because of some CCSID issue, but if in other system you tried the same thing, you might get the desired output. Now press enter again, it is printing the user ID which is 00, and after enter again you will see that it is printing the low value as 00. Here I can show you one thing which will clear your doubt. So let's assign some value to user ID. So I'll use value clause and 50. Okay, let's save it and see what will happen now. So it is compiled. After a call you will see it is printing the value, firstly the blank, then this question mark. Now user ID is printed as 50 and it is set to 00. That means we have moved the low value to this variable, and exactly it is doing the same thing. In case of high value we are not able to see the actual output, but in case of user ID when we are using low value, even in case of characters, if you try to use the low value, it will provide you the output. Let me show you that thing also. So here I'll assign some data again. So value, then after a value we will write the text which is double quotation test. Fine, so let's check what will happen now. Instead of this, let's move it to high value instead of low value. So I'll just simply go here and make it as low. All right, so let's see what will happen now. I'll compile it and call. After a call, you will see that test is printed, and now it is showing blank. Why? Because we have moved the low value. Okay. And likewise, user ID is 50, then it is moved to 00 because we have moved the low value. Alright, so this is how we can utilize the low value and high value with move statement. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session, we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechSharmat.